Any mention from page number 1, item 1 to 7? Page number 2, item 8 to 14. Page number 3, item 15 to 22. Page number 4, item 23 to 27.
Item number 26. It's listed for the orders, my lord. 2 interim applications I have filed. One is for stay, the another is for condoning the delay. Those are not brought before your lordships. That may kindly be called on.
Note that you have not filed the petition for the limitation and SR not removed. All right. There is some objection in defect number 5B also. You look into that. We
Yes.
have the matter day after tomorrow. Please go and remove the defect.
Keep look at.
All right. It has been stated by Mr. D. Mistral and counsel appearing for the appellant that interlocutory application seeking condonation of delay, and another is for stay,
First stay.
and another interlocutory application for stay of the operation of the impugned judgments have been filed, but those are not on board today. Stop. This is directed to release the matter day after tomorrow. Give the date. This appeal along with those application. The appellant is also directed to remove the defect as identified by the registry in the meanwhile. All right.
Keep look at.
Page 7, item 28 and 29.
My lord, in item 29, there are 2 writ appeals. In the first one, I am for the petitioner.
Yes.
The second one, Mr. Sarkar is there. Here I seek for an adjournment, my lord. This is a transferred brief, my lord. Unfortunately, the writ application copies are not with me. So, and I have taken his consent also. I seek a short adjournment of 2 weeks, my lord. In the meantime, I've informed them after seeing the list.
But that will be the last adjournment.
Yes, my lord. Yes, I'm obliged.
2017 retake.
Yes, I'm conscious of that.
All right. Let the matter be listed on the July 17th is all right. On 17th July 2023. At the request of you are Mr. Das.
No, my lord, my name has wrongly been given. Actually, my name is Mr. Subrat Mishra. If your lordship will see on Mr. Sasang Sekhar Sahu, who was the previous counsel.
No, your name is there, Mr.
Yes, it is there for the other side, my lord, unfortunately. Wrongly recorded for the other side. That may be corrected, man.
No, this is not wrongly typed. It is for the.
I am for NTPC.
No, the words are a little bit typed, but your name is there.
Yes, my lord, let it be there. No issue.
Mr. S. Mistral and counsel appearing to the appellant. It is the password, the second, WA 87 of 2016 may order over. Mr. Mistral has also informed that he has informed the counsel. Mr. Aditya and Aditya.
Yes, I am here, my lord. Okay. He is representing Mr. Das.
All right. What is your good name? You are
N. Sarkar.
Mr. N. Sarkar. In the first case, I am asking.
Yeah, in first case, my name is there. N. Sarkar. After Mr. Das's name, his name is there.
Right. Mr. N. Sarkar comes. No, this is right in the other matter.
Who is there for the appellant in the first case?
I am there, but Mr. Sahu, his name, the previous counsel's name is there. So his name may be deleted. My name has come for NTPC, the respondent. That is what I was pointing out.
You say the order passed in WA 87.
Even in the second case.
In both cases, I am there, my lord. In the first case, I am for the appellant. But it has wrongly come that I am for the respondent.
Second case also, your name is there for the appellant.
It should be the
First
other
case
way
you are
around.
also there.
In both cases, I am there, my lord.
So you mentioned that I am only in the second case. No. His name is there, but wrongly placed actually.
It seems both cases are wrong.
Just one.
He is actually appearing for NTPC Power Union.
Union,
Then
okay.
you give the order first. No objection, that part is not required.
That I'll see and.
Yeah.
All right, it will come on 17th of
My
July.
lord, I am deeply obliged.
Confusing.
Page 8, item 30 to 34. Page 11, item 35 to 39. Page 12, item 40 to 43. Page 13, item 44 to 46.
may make a mention on it. Item number 46. This matter relates to Rule 333 of the PC-PNDT Act. If your lordship remembers that one doctor cannot practice in two places in the same district. The virus is challenged, and because of the impugn order, the doctor involved in who is the petitioner, he is sitting at home for the last 3 months, my lord. Your lordship had directed to consider the interim application, but due to possible
If possible, otherwise we'll give you a short date.
my lord,
If you cannot reach in time, okay?
my lord. Okay.
Pardon to mention, my lord. One matter, your lordship has heard the matter. Heard the matter on 4/4/2023 and adjourned to 10/4/2023.
It's not listed on
Not
the date.
listed.
Take up the matter.
Is it our assignment, Mr. Mishra?
Yes, my lord. Yes, special assignment because
All right.
Pardon me, lord. On 26/6, one matter was listed on writ appeal. Matter relates to photographers, professional photographers by the ASI. Now 78 is the sanction strength. Now 300 people are entering into misinterpreting the order of this honorable court. I have filed a contempt application. Unfortunately, that matter was would not be taken up on 26.
Contempt, is it a assignment?
Along with that, out of that writ appeal,
I may be pardoned, my lord.
Yes.
One review application is pending due to lapses of the appellant. The existing government notification could not be brought to the knowledge of the court while disposing of the writ appeal, for which
Have you
this-
filed an affidavit that you could not brought because it was not within your knowledge?
my lord.
No, because you have to file a special this affidavit for that. The review is a ground you have taken, but this document was not known to the court. By annexing that document, you cannot annex this with the review petition. Because the usual practice of the court is that the review must be on the basis of the judgment and the materials that was considered by the court at that point of time. Now you are discovering a new material, which also allows to bring in the review jurisdiction.
My lord,
Have
it
you-
was there.
Oh, he could
The
not
notification
mention.
was there, but could not be brought to the knowledge of the court during
All right,
hearing.
all right. Give the list. If that is so, it's not right.
Urgent matter is there, PIL. Last week I filed the memo, it has not come. I pray
What is the urgency? Tell us.
they are going to construct a building, RI building, in a place which was not selected. As per tender, they are deviating.
This is a public interest litigation. What is your interest in the land?
I am one of the members of the village committee, and they have assigned power that you go on filing case against the government so that the matter can be resolved.
All right.
I pray either tomorrow or 6th.
You cannot dictate the court. According to our, this roster they will check up. and-
Oblige not,
All
but
right,
not on 5th. 5th I will be absent.
all right. Except fifth any day.
I have written 4th or 6th. Oblige.
Item 1.
may I please, your lordship.
Yes.
Well, this is a revision challenging the order of the sales tax tribunal. While the questions of law are at laws are at
Mr. Lal, there is a problem. There is a concurrent finding of facts that you are challenging. You say, what is the perversity or the gross illegality? Just show us from the judgment first,
my lord.
right?
My lord. My lord,
This is
then-
your appellate judgment. The second appellate judgment, you just show us.
Yes, madam. There is actually, if your lordship permits me, my lord, if I take through the questions of law first, my lord, then I can be able to justify.
Because at this stage, if we hear, there is no question of framing the law. If we are satisfied that there is no substantial question of law.
Well, there is one issue.
That is why I'm trying to just put to you
Madam,
that you
madam.
just show that point only,
Oblige,
because
oblige.
otherwise it is a concurrent finding.
Oblige, madam. Well, here in this case, what has happened?
Annexure 3, come straight to the annexure 3.
Madam.
Which part you are aggrieved with?
My lord, I am aggrieved by the portion. Lord, may kindly see page 39.
This special chief justice, because.
Internal
cannot
page
get the
page 39
materials.
of the brief, my lord.
Huh?
Paragraph 6.
Paragraph 6 of the judgment. Okay. Yes.
May I read it out, madam? In the present case, as revealed from the submission and counter submission advanced on behalf of the parties respectively, it could be gathered that the issue raised by the dealer assessee is with regard to reversal of ITC to the extent of the amount spent on purchase of spares and accessories during the relevant period. I will pause here for a moment, my lord, and bring the facts what has happened. The petitioner is a dealer in dealing in automobiles. Now, while selling the vehicles to the customer, normally they seek some discount. Now, instead of giving any discount on the invoice, what this dealer has done, the spare parts which he had purchased by paying tax, has given him, given the purchaser as discount. That wrongly it has been nomenclated as gift, but it amounts to discount, which has on that amount, the ITC claim has been reversed. This is
Where is the wrong?
my lord.
Where is the wrong of the IT authorities?
My lord, the sale price definitely.
We have to go by the records, Learned Council, something you cannot imagine. What is born in the records, you have to believe that has happened. There is no reflection that because you could not give the discount, you are showing the full price of sale
Yes.
in your invoice and also
That
the
is
sale.
precisely by the finding of the honorable tribunal that no evidence was produced before the.
Exactly so.
That is precisely finding. Apart from that, my lord, one more point
Yes.
which I would like to urge before your lordship. That is a question of law. During the relevant period, my lord, the penalty was twice the amount of the tax assessed. So during pendency of this appeal before the tribunal, the law was amended and it was made equal one time of the tax assessed.
Double the tax. That was the rule now.
Now it's 100%.
Now it's
Then it
100.
was 200%.
Earlier it was
Earlier
200%.
200%, now it is
Now it is
100%.
100%.
Whatever the tax would be coming, there's additional would be the penalty.
Yes.
Any difficulty to give that relief to that person? Oh, you're right.
Period of
The
assessment.
situs and time will be the relevant point, but what is the difficulty? It's a small issue.
My lord, if your lordship permits me, my lord, recently, my lord, in 2020, the full bench of the tribunal has decided the issue in favor of the assessee, relying upon a constitutional bench judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. If your lordship shows, my lord, I know it will not be binding, but it will have some persuasive value.
No, I am just trying. I will not record his concession.
Well,
Mr. Pari, what do you say? Give the 100%, not 200%, right? So that change you are making nothing more than that. Heard Mr. S. Lal on council appearing to the revision of petitioner. And also heard Mr. Pari, S. Pari. S. Pari. You are Mr. S. Pari, no? Pari, Learned. Additional, now you are additional.
Still additional.
Additional counsel for the commercial tax, government of Orissa. You are standing counsel.
Additional, madam.
Ah.
Additional.
Standing counsel. What are the abbreviations thereafter?
AC,
AC.
No, thereafter.
city, no,
My lord,
city.
commercial tax department.
Commercial,
City or commercial tax and GST. City and GST.
city and GST, okay. By means of this second appeal, by means of this revision petition, filed under section 80 of the Orissa Value-Added Tax Act 2004, the order dated 28/2/2019, first in second appeal number 347 within bracket VAT of 2013-14, delivered by the full bench of the Orissa Sale Tax Tribunal, confirming the appeal, confirming the order dated 6/12/2013, passed in the first appeal, being appeal Central Zone Orissa Cuttack, being first appeal number A is dash Cuttack CU small abbreviated CU Roman 2/142/2007-0 has been challenged. Mr. Lal Learned Council has submitted that, has fairly submitted that while selling the automobile, the review petitioner who is the dealer did not reflect the discount he has granted to the buyers. But later on, some spare parts was given as a substitute to that discount.
In lieu of discount.
Huh?
In lieu of
Yeah,
discount.
substitute in lieu of the discount. Mr. Lal has fairly admitted that there is no such reflection in the records. Stop. Both the first appellate authority and the second appellate authority has observed that the revision petitioner is liable to pay the penalty and the due tax over those motor spare parts which has been styled as the gift by the review petitioner. Stop. Mr. Lal has further asserted that by recent amendment which was carried out 2020,
My lord, the amendment was in the year 2015, 1/10/2015.
Sorry, 2015. The penalty has been reduced to 100% from 200%. That benefit may be granted to the dealer. Stop. Mr. Pari Lanet, Additional Standing Counsel for City and GST has stiffly opposed such prayer, contending that there is no infirmity in the judgment, and as such, this revision petition should be shot down at this stage, as there is no substantial question of law involved in it. Stop. Having heard the counsel for the parties, we find sufficient pros in the submission of Mr. Pari Lanet, Additional Standing Counsel. Moreover, the finding is a concurrent. We are not, and hence we are not inclined to interfere with the finding as regard to the liability of the tax and penalty. But at the same time, in view of the legislative changes made regarding the volume of the penalty, we would.
My lord, may I just interrupt, my lord, for a second? I'm just praying that in the peculiar facts and circumstances of the case,
No,
this will not be a
I
precedent.
recorded that you have steeply opposed that prayer for giving that.
My lord, because now the batch of petitions will be coming on exactly on the issue. So in the peculiar facts and
No,
circumstances,
that is what that we're going to
it
record.
will not be a binding precedent, my lord. I'm
No,
just
that first I have recorded your opposition. Now you are granting, penalty in respect to the volume of changes in regard to the volume of penalty and keeping in consideration of the peculiar fact and circumstances of this case, we changed the penalty to 200% from 200% to 100%. Stop. Stop. This will not create any precedence for any other cases. Any other case, the review petition is directed to pay the tax and the penalty as determined by us within a period of 2 months from today.
Okay.
Stop. In terms of the above, this review petition stands disposed of urgent certified copies such and such.
Mr. Lal, what is the decision of the apex court you were relying on?
The judgment is Commissioner of Income Tax versus Vatika Township Private Limited, which is reported in, my lord, 2014 1 SCC volume page 1.
Whether the Batika covers this issue.
My lord.
How?
Relying on Vatika?
My lord, if your lordship permits me, my lord, page.
Just give the citation to
My
us. Paragraph?
Paragraph 33. Small paragraph, my lord. And relying on this judgment and a subsequent judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, the Honorable Tribunal has passed this order.
What is the subsequent judgment? Apex court?
My lord.
Have it? Or
Yes,
give the citation otherwise.
My lord.
No, that is what I'm telling you. This is regarding the procedural law.
Yes.
That whether it will give the retrospective operation or not, that is the issue they were decided in Batika.
My lord. Well,
So that is what I'm telling you. This is exactly not on this point we have decided. We are going for the subsequent legislative change, whether we can take that ratio or the volume of penalty in the present case. That is we are deciding. That judgment is not on that issue. Just you read out that part. It is on the procedural law. This is not a procedural law. This is a substantive law.
My lord, my lord.
So already you have passed it.
Okay.
Item 2.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Fairness.
Kindly see the last order.
Yes. What is
Lordship
there?
directed to serve copy, one of the copy of the writ petition, writ appeal. To the Lord and Council appearing as a caveat.
For the respondents.
My
You have got it, copies?
Lord, I have served today.
You have not served.
You
Today
served
you
today.
serve. It will come on 17th of July then. You
Right.
prepare yourself. As in terms of the order dated 3/4/2023, the appellant has not served the copies of the application as well as the copy of the memorandum of appeal. Let the matter be listed on 17/7/2023. Meanwhile, within 3 days from today, you supply the copies.
My
Within 3 days from today, the copies as aforementioned shall be supplied to Mr. Someone else, Mr. Bhutta.
You are Mr. Bisoi?
Yes.
Mr. Bisoi.
No, he is Mr. Visway.
Prabhakar Behra.
No, he is Mr. Prabhakar Behra.
Prabhakar
Transport for the
You are for the
standing
Council
council transport.
to Mr. Prabhakar Behra, then it's Standing Council Transport Department.
Why has the registry not shown, given that noting? That copy not served? Defects, what were the defects, Mr. Behra? Some defects are still there.
You are to get the copies.
Yes.
You are to supply.
Yes.
You within, sir, they're just to Mr. Bishoy. RK Bishoy Land Council for the respondent, huh? Mr. Prabhakar Behra, Standing Council Transport is appeared for the appellant. All right.
Noting the Rocky Pacha.
You just take note
On the
17,
donor,
you
the
try to
order-
hear the matter. Come prepared.
Copy, sir.
Item 3.
And then only. And after that, this is the first batch. They have passed out. The appellant is an assistant conservator forest selected by Public Service Commission Odisha, and she was deputed for training with others. But she joined in the training college as her service, and her service
Is
have
there
been.
any specific provision in the rules?
My lord, there is no rules. There hasn't been no rules after this in-service training. Because from the very date of joining in service is treated as
Come to the impugned judgment, Annexure 19.
yes, ma'am.
How the learned judge has dealt with this aspect.
My lord, Annexure 19, Honorable Judge Single Judge,
This is the judgment, Annexure 19.
1982, my lord.
Now 7/2/2023 is the judgment. You are challenging.
7, yes, my lord. 7/2/2023. My lord, there is no speaking order regarding this. And
There is no order at all. There is no finding, no reason.
yes, my lord. That is all because the I'm sorry to mention that the Honorable Judge did not take time to hear the matter and dispose of it. Your Lordship can see.
No, because it is who is appearing? Are you appearing for the state? What is a kind of a reason? Interim order passed once and it is vacated, so the writ petition is dismissed. And that was also passed by the tribunal.
Yes,
So we are admitting this appeal.
I have seen that.
We are admitting this appeal.
Right.
You are Mr. Naik,
Yes,
R.N. Naik. Heard Mr. R.N. Naik and counsel appearing to the appellant. This appeal has been filed against the order dated 7/2/2023 as passed in. This is a renumbered is now after WPC OSC number 1842 of 2013 by the learned single judge. Stop.
1842. 1842.
1842 of 2013. That is what, all right. Having perused the order, we think it is an appropriate case where this appeal should be admitted for hearing. Accordingly, it is admitted. Since Mr. You had also appeared during that time, no? On the first day it was disposed of.
No, this has been transferred. So
Mr. Prabhakar, but you are now additional government advocate here,
yes, additional comment.
not transport department. Mr. Prabhakar Viral and additional government advocate.
So not Prabhakar.
Sorry, Amar Kuntiya, sorry. Amar Kuntiya and counsel, and additional government advocate. Appears in web's notice for the opposite parties number
1 and 2.
1 and 2. You'd want additional copy?
Yes, ma'am.
The learned counsel to the appellant shall supply Mr. Kuntiya one additional copy of the appeal. One additional copy of the appeal to him, because he is
Yes.
appealing for 2 respondents.
Yes, my lord.
All right. That apart, the appellant shall take steps for service of notice on the remaining opposite respondents. For service of notice on the remaining respondent by registered post with AD within 3 days from today. Steps by 3 days from today. 3 days by today. Notice is made returnable on 2nd of August 2023.
2nd August. my lord.
It will return on 2nd August.
Item 5.
Your Lordship, my lord.
Yes, 5.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I'm extremely sorry, ma'am. This is not a PL matter, madam. This is not a PL matter. Due to inadvertently, I have typed WPCPL. That's for it has been registered as a PL matter, madam.
Registry is not also listed as a PIL, I think.
Yes, madam.
Where? It is a WPC number 6151/2023, the record. Yeah, Mr. S.N. Mishra.
Yes.
Mr. S.N. Mishra, and the counsel appearing for the petitioner has at the outset submitted that though the petition has been listed as a public interest litigation, it relates to the individual grievance stuff. Is now you make your submission.
Synopsis and date chart, we cannot make out what the case is about.
I have filed.
So what is the use of filing a synopsis or a date chart? You only stated earlier I had filed, representation was to be disposed of, now representation disposed of. So what information does it give us about your
You
case?
just straightway come to the order dated 12/1/2022.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
There was a direction, my lord, at paragraph 6 to consider my representation letter 7/6/21.
That is why.
It doesn't reveal what is the relief he has claimed, because we have to go.
It is a single bench matter, still according to the reliefs.
My only prayer, my lord, to consider Annex 3, my lord. Because the-
This, Mr. Kuntiya, these rehabilitation matters, because it doesn't come within our jurisdiction. There is no challenge against the rule. Only where the challenge against the rule, this matter becomes the division bench matter.
Yes.
No.
No, that we have already observed. He has admitted. So since the matter is not a public interest litigation, and the prayer is sought in this writ petition, having considered the statement made that this is not a public interest litigation, and the prayer that has been made in the writ petition, we are of the view this is a matter to be heard by a learned single judge. Stop. The history is directed to they list the matter before the appropriate bench forthwith.
Obliged. Item 6.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, government land occupied by different person, public block due to encroachment on representation pending under annexure 1 running page 8 before the Tahsildar Remuna. Same may consider, my lord.
I think the representation we direct, Tahsildar will dispose after due inquiry and giving an opportunity.
The encroachers.
We are not, because encroachers are not made party here.
Yes, they are made
We
parties.
not make any observation.
There
right?
are from 5 to 8.
Some of them are made
5 to
party.
8.
5 to 8 are encroachers, my lord, opposite party.
All right. So we just tell them to represent it.
Yes, my lord.
pass there, and
My lord.
after giving notice to the these parties.
Person likely to be affected.
You
This is
Mr.
Tahsildar
Jena.
Remuna.
You
Your
Mr.
Tahsildar-
Jena.
My lord.
And Mr. P.K. General and counsel appearing for the petitioner, the petitioner in this public interest litigation. And also heard Mr. Patnaik, J.P. Patnaik, government advocate appearing for the opposite parties number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stop the opposite party number 5, 6, 7, 8 are the private individuals against whom there is an allegation of encroaching the government land. Since we not decide anything on merit, and we will be remitting the matter to the appropriate authority, i.e. the Tahsildar.
My lord, may I just say that he has given to sub-collector and collector, but the appropriate authority is Tahsildar.
No, we've given the direction of the Tahsildar. We are recording your appearance for 1 to 4.
Yes.
Tahsildar also is given by annexure 1.
Yes, that is the.
All right. Stop. Tahsildar, without any observation, we are not issuing any notice on those individual opposite parties. Stop. It appears from the representation will be the petitioner to the Tahsildar Remuna
Annexure 1.
that some persons are encroaching the government land according to the petitioner. This representation after that put the annexure 1 to this writ petition. Stop. We direct the Tahsildar Remuna to dispose of this representation dated 17/11/2022, annexure 1 within a period of 4 months from the date when a copy of this order will be supplied to him after due inquiry and giving reasonable opportunities to the persons who might be affected by his order. Opportunities of hearing, Stop. Even the petitioner may be given opportunity to make his submission before the Tahsildar. In terms of the above, this petition stands disposed of. A copy of this order be supplied to Mr. Patnaik and government advocate free of cost. Guardian certified copies. You submit within 4 months, they will decide.
Item 7.
Apply. May I please, your lordship? Some challenge here with the rule 4 of the Orissa
Rehabilitation.
Group B, C, and D for
24th, your lordship, think similar matters to 24th.
24th.
All right.
What is the defect?
You are Mr. Sahu.
Yes, lord.
Have you seen the note of the registry in the SR?
With the paper number 11.
There is some illegible copies, pages 57, 59, 63. You change those things, illegible
Lord.
copies, huh? You
Right,
just
my lord.
see the stamp report and then
Yes,
you
Lord.
file the pages number has been given in elaborately. Step. Mr. Sahu. Here, Mr. Girish Chandra Sahu.
Yes, Lord.
Mr. G.C. Sahu and counsel appearing to the petitioner. By means of this petition, the constitutionality of the which rule you have challenged?
Rule
The
4,
fourth.
Lordship.
Rule 4 of Orissa Group B, Group C, and Group D posts. Within bracket repeal and special provisions, close the bracket rules 2020 has been challenged. Stop. Issue notice returnable on 24th of July, 2023. Since Mr. Kuntia, Amal Kuntia, Learning Council appears in group's notice for the how many petitioners are there?
126, Lordship.
For the opposite parties, no formal notice is called for. But Mr. Saul and Council shall supply 2 additional copies of this writ petition to Mr. Kuntia and Council by within 3 days from today.
Yes, Lordship.
Notice is made returnable on already given date. Okay.
So many pages.
And defects you are to remove. The defects identified by
Yes,
the registry shall also be removed within 3 days from today. You are to file the eligible copies. Better you file a full set of the writ petition.
Item 8.
Please, Your Lords.
There are 3 defects have been identified by the registry.
There are 3 defects are there. It is pointed out, I'll remove it. It is minor defects. I'll remove it.
Remove it.
My lord, this is in true sense, it is a PIL, my lord. And your lordship is, so the attention is brought up to for non-functioning the government it to take over the place. It is a historically place, my lord, the world-known place. It is a World Heritage place, my lord. So
It has been declared as the World Heritage Place by the UNESCO. Don't use the terms which are common because the World Heritage Place is declared by the UNESCO.
No, but that is standard of the places I am.
You are no one to this way the standard of a place. You may say there is a very important historical place. That will be
Historical place. It's a
Yes.
historical place.
Say that only.
At the saint who was taken samadhi there, he has predicted the world like Nostradamus and Vanga. So that is
dangerous
also
thing.
600 years back.
What happened to the Nostradamus that focused? We are still living in that world.
Not all.
Even though we involve this kind of activities, the government, when will they construct our roads?
No, my lord. That is to be that has now become a research center. Many scholars are coming from throughout the world, and
There is a research center already.
No, not no place is available. No room, no sanitation, nothing else. That is the problem that we are facing, and we are interested because throughout the state in Odisha, everybody knows that saint and everybody reads his literature. That is, he has written 180,000 books. Humanly not possible. There are some miracles are there. Well, and
Have you seen that-
also he has
Have you
interpreted.
seen that 180,000 books, or you have heard about it?
It is written. It is written, and
No, have you seen? Anybody has seen
no,
that?
nobody has.
180,000?
Nobody has. Still, then 10,000 books are now available.
Let's say that the 10,000 books are available.
Print-
Mr. Patnaik, we are giving a direction. State should.
My lord, there is another writ which is relevant for this purpose. That is WPC 431 of 22, 431, my lord. Here there is a tussle between the some hereditary claim of hereditary trustee and claiming to be this to be a private deity, which has prima facie no legs to stand because of other judgments of the High Court and also Supreme Court went over. So let it be listed here in this WPC 431/22. We have filed the counter has been
I
filed.
believe you have gone through the Supreme Court decision.
My lord,
Believe you've gone through the Supreme Court decision.
the Supreme Court decision was only dismissal of that. They went there.
No, not in this regard.
Yes, yes.
The barriers, the stupa and everything coming this along the road and other thing. What is the Supreme Court decision? I think you know that.
Yes, yes.
So what we are doing is file a short report about the position and importance of that place.
My lord.
We are not taking any decision against the state.
No,
Let us
yes.
know how the state.
No, there is a stay continuing in this case. My lord and friends, PIL is that government has already sanctioned 24 crores for the development of that area. And because we are facing a stay in this case, my lord, that may be listed for your lordship's only appraisal.
See what happened. Let the matter
And let him also remove the report.
24th of July 2023, along with WPC 413 of 2023.
22, my lord. Nigavananda Goswami versus State.
413 or 4?
431, my lord. 431 of 2022, my lord.
2023.
22.
22.
Along with 2022. Let me request to Mr. J.P. Patnaik, London Additional Government Advocate.
The tourism department is
All right.
Developing
Yeah,
that.
Mr. Das.
Yes.
Mr. S. Das, London Council has appeared for the petition.
One of the defects is he has not submitted representation.
Lordship, fix a date.
24th of July.
Too late of the PL. Not my turn. So let him complain.
Earlier,
But the registry has indicated that you have not filed any representation to the state. You have straight away come to the court. We'll all decide all these issues on the next date. All right.
Item 9.
First in order to use that is request to fix this matter with another case. Yes.
May I please, your lordship?
Only to point out your litigation. Such a principle will not apply. I don't know that. Yes.
May I please, your lordship? My lord.
I'm just
My lord, I have got an objection in this case.
I have got engaged to ask.
It is not a public interest litigation, my lord. It is challenging a tender.
No, this cannot be the public interest litigation. We'll dismiss it.
Not only dismissal, my lord, I will also, I have been engaged to appear on behalf of the corporation. My lord, this is also an abuse of process of court because one of the bidder challenged saying that his contract period should be extended. This noble court was pleased to not entertain the writ petition. Now possibly this petitioner has been set up to file this PIL, and I was going through the brief, your lordship. Had there been any case of loss to the public exchequer or something like that, a PIL would have been maintainable.
No, this is also very remotely.
Remote chance. But here, except that an illegal settlement in the favor of the successful bidder, nothing else is challenged. So this is the abuse of process of court, my lord. As your lordship was pleased to observe that your lordship may impose was to set an example so that others will be dissuaded to file this kind of frivolous PILs.
You are Mr. Hota.
No, my lord.
You are Mr. S.N. Biswal?
Yes. My representation pending before the collector.
Nothing. We are not. We say it is a.
With regard to the fact that the person was selected as a blacklisted person.
You file it. If you are interested, you file it.
Blacklisted, violating the clause 4 of.
We are not here to blacklist someone. It is the authority is there to blacklist someone. It is not a public interest litigation. We are imposing a cost on you. Heard Mr. S.N. Biswal and counsel appearing to the petitioner. By means of this petition, the petitioner has asked this court to issue a mandamus commanding the state opposite parties to take a decision of the grievance of the petitioner by stopping illegal and unauthorized transportation of CMRI from RRC to RC within bracket FPS within the stipulated time period for a larger interest of public stuff. we find that the said transportation has been settled by the state opposite parties by a tender, and the dispute fundamentally arises out of this tender. Such dispute cannot be adjudicated in the public interest litigation. It is absolutely an abuse of the process of the public interest litigation for the business interest. As such, we dismiss this petition with a cost of rupees 10,000 to be paid to the High Court Legal Services Committee within a period of 1 month from today. Mr. J.P. Patnaik, when a government advocate has appeared for the opposite parties number 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 4, and Mr. S.K. Mishra and Senior Counsel, who is assisting you?
Mr. Jagjivan Pradhan.
Mr. Pradhan, huh?
His power he has filed.
Jagajibal Pradhan.
Your Lord.
Counsel appearing for the private opposite party number 5, who has been favored with the work.
No, I am for the corporation, Your Lord.
Oh, you are for the, no, but, oh, yes.
I am assisting for the corporation being
Okay,
engaged.
sorry, for the appearing for the, Mr. Patnaik is for 1, 3 and 4, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Mishra is appearing for opposite party number 2.
Civil Supply Corporation.
Opposite party number 2, Orissa State Civil Service Corporation Limited, who has issued the transportation order in favor of the opposite party number 5. Stop.
Grateful.
Item 10.
You're filing this affidavit here in the court.
I'm sorry, Miller, I have to file.
Can you come on 17.4 again? They are to examine, they are to take the instruction on the affidavit. Mr. A. N. Patnaik. And counsel appearing to the appellant has submitted the affidavit. As reflected in terms of the order dated 21/3/2023 in the court today. The said affidavit is taken on record. Stop. Let the matter be listed on 17/7/2023. Mr. M.R. Kuntial, an additional government advocate, has received the copy of the affidavit. The matter will be heard on that day. The matter will be, the appeal will be heard on merit on the next date.
Item 13.
Yes.
Conviction for life under 302 and also 2 years under 25(1)(b). And the present appellant is in custody since 12 years, 6 months.
Who is appearing?
13 days. Can I pray, my lord? It will be taken up tomorrow. I invariably don't know that.
Last date I had undertaken to reconcile the file. I have reconciled the file. But I have applied for the certified copy but could not obtain it. If you also may give me 2 days time.
24th July. 24th July.
Yes, ma'am.
So when? 25th of July, at the request of Mr. You are Mr. The
Omkar Panda. Mr. SP.
Counsel appearing to the appellant, let the matter be listed on 25th of July 2023. In the meanwhile, the reconstruction of the file shall be complete. No further accommodation on that ground will be entertained by this court. Right. Mr. Kuntial, you are there?
Yes, madam.
Mr. Amar Kuntial, additional government advocate, appears for the respondents.
Item 15.
Today, there's an IA which has been filed for change of the name of the petitioner, the appellant. This is because of the amalgamation which has been approved, and now the company stands as Adani Energy.
Before
and
that,
Adani
Madam
Power.
Counsel, that there is a delay of 4 days.
In fact, there is no delay. It has. I think it is a wrong noting because I have filed within 30 days.
Let us
The impugned order was
23/9/2022.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
I filed on 17th, but the website
No,
shows that 19th. Even if
No. You filed on 28/10/2022.
1910.
1910, my lord. The website also shows 1910.
No, no, I am
So
reporting.
how are you saying that you filed it on? You're saying 15th.
17th.
So how, what is the?
No, I just before the vacation, just after the vacation, I have filed. Maybe because there is some pendency, they have registered it on the 19th.
Right.
In fact, the affidavits what I have sold is on the date 17th date, and I had given
No,
that
no, no,
on
no.
the-
This is a problem. This is the date of filing has been, has been shown as the 28/10 to 28 October 2022.
So that is also wrong because 19th, the website shows it is on 19th, website of the.
Not
High
only
Court.
the website.
No,
we
it
checked
goes
out-
before the register judicial, so that noting says 1910.
Yes, ma'am.
1710, how can we accept unless you have?
No, even if 1910, then also there is no delay because 22nd was the impugned order passed. So 19th is within 30 days.
So let us find out why.
Let
they
us
have
patent
shown-
appeal, it is 30 days time.
Yes,
my lord.
yes, but let us see why they are saying that it is.
No explanation. I think it's
No,
wrong.
no, there is some presentation. You're right. Sometimes before it goes to the registrar.
Why it was filed before the registered judicial?
No, I have filed it in the registry. It was probably placed before the registrar judicial for some purpose. I have no
You
idea.
filed in the receipt section.
Yes, yes.
Then you must have received a receipt.
Show us that.
That
paper. Whatever filing is done is
The
done.
date of filing has to be taken on the date they have filed. I think that is taken as valid registration, but that is not the petitioner's responsibility. They're also here, presented on here, register judicial also in 1910 he has signed.
No, no, this is, of course, this is good evidence, but I.
Yes, ma'am.
19 is there?
19th.
All right, Mr.
Then why are you saying 17th, Mr.?
In fact, my office, I have placed it.
No, what is your office? That is an internal matter.
Mr. Anupam Rathula,
19th is fine.
appearing for the appellant who has challenged the computation of the stamp reporter. There is a delay of 4 days in filing the appeal stuff. From the memorandum of appeal itself, it is seen that the appeal was presented on 19/10/2022. Moreover, Mr. Ratho, counsel appearing to the appellant, has also filed the filing slip showing that the presentation was on 19/10/2022 at 1:00:20.
Now I get it.
Yeah. Okay. You have not filed a certified copy of the judgment.
Yes,
This
sir.
would be a defect.
Yes, that would have been a defect, my lord. But it is,
Right. Stuff the according to the
Stamp
reporter, the that's not the judgment. The order that has been challenged in the appeal was delivered on 23/3/2015. This judgment was 23/9/2022. And the appeal was presented on, admittedly, on 19/10/2022.
Certificate copy has been
Meaning
filed,
that the appeal was filed within the prescribed period of limitation, i.e. 30 days. Therefore, there is no delay. As if there is no question of filing an application for condoning the delay. Stop. Now you make a submission on.
Yes. Regarding IA 1996 of 2023. I have filed that amalgamation also, that order of the NCLT, Ahmedabad, my lord, where this, the erstwhile company has been amalgamated to the parent company, that is Adani Power. Now that name has to be changed. I have given a consolidated copy even. Last occasion I had filed, my lord. So
the purpose of the IA is to just to change the.
Yes, the change of the appellant name. That earlier was Raipur Energen Limited.
I have 1996 of 2023. The appellant has filed his application for changing the name of the appellant from Mrs. Raipur Energen Limited to Mrs. Adani Power Limited. Stop. According to Mr. Rath, and counsel, there's some change of name has already taken place in the judicial forum. These NCLT. For that purpose, the copy of the order dated 8/2/2023, Annexure A has been filed by the applicant. In view of the above order, we do not find any impediment to allow the appellant to be deleted as the appellant and for incorporation of the subsequent authority who had taken over the said company is Mrs. Adani Power Limited. Stop. Mr. Rath and counsel has submitted that they have already filed a consolidated petition by change of the name.
Problem that has not been taken on record in
Change, but since there is no order of change, the registry has not put it on record. You direct the registry to take this on record as a consolidated memorandum of appeal for purpose of consideration. Let the matter be listed on next date. 18th of July is all right. 18th of July for consideration of admission. Now, who is appearing for the state? Mr.
My lord, I am.
State.
Yes.
Since Mr. D.K. Mohanty, an additional government advocate, appears in web's notice for the opposite party number 5. No formal notice is called for. However, the appellant shall take steps for service. Oh, no, not that. No, sir, no, Mr. Just
5 to 7.
5 to 7. Sorry, Mr. Saranjay has appeared for the respondent number 5 to 7 on advance notice. That one. Next day, we will consider the admission and come properly prepared. If you find this can be disposed of at this stage, we'll make an endeavor to that effect. Right?
Item 16.
I pray one week time to remove the defect in that.
Huh?
1 week time to remove the defect.
You are Mr. Roy, one of here you are, or Mr. Dev.
Mr. Dev.
At the request of Mr. P. Deol and counsel appearing to the appellant, let the matter be listed on 18th July 2023. Meanwhile, the appellant shall remove the defects as identified by the registry. There shall be no accommodation for the purpose again. You are appearing, Mr.
Yes, ma'am. I am appearing for the opposite part number 1 collector.
Huh?
Collector
You are appearing for
1, 2, and 4.
Mr. D.K. Mohanty, advocate, has appeared for respondents number 1, 2, and 4. All right.
Item 17.
Item 17, I'm in virtual mode. I filed an IA for withdrawal of the data application.
Let us see. I number 7456 of 2023. This application is filed reporting to this court that an agreement has been reached between the petitioners and the opposite party company to a settlement of their dispute. So it has been further asked that in the same settlement, the petitioners may be permitted to withdraw the writ petition. Stop. We have stopped. We do not find any impediment to allow the petitioners to withdraw the writ petition. In terms of this petition, this application stands allowed and disposed of. In the main writ petition in view of the order passed today in I number such and such. This writ petition stands dismissed as withdrawn. You are appearing for whom?
For OP number 6.
I am for 2345.
Mr. D. Nayak, an additional government advocate, appears for the opinion of opposite parties number 125. And Mr.
225, my lords. One is Union of India.
Mr. P.K. Mudali, you are also the as a additional government advocate.
No, as advocate, I have filed.
Mr. Council has appeared for the opinion number 6.
Six company.
Number 6.
My lord, I am Union of India, appearing for Union of India.
Huh?
For Union of India, my lord. Appearing. He is for OP1. I am for 225.
225.
My lord.
All right. So you are Mr. Bhutta?
PK Padhi.
PK Padhi. PK Padhi, you are Mr.
BK Padhi. Virendra Kumar.
BK Padhi, the Central Government Council is appeared for the opposite party number 1. Sorry, I forgot your name. Yes.
Item 18. I filed this appeal
Yes.
challenging the single judgment dated 25/7/22. There's a limitation of 5 months. My lord, I filed a limitation petition also. A delay of 5 months, some days, my lord. I filed a miscase IA for condonation of delay.
243 days, you would file an objection.
No,
Huh?
I think there are private.
2 private respondents are there, 4 and 5. I'll take notice, my lord. On 4 and 5, I for the copy on
You are Mr. Panigrahi.
D. Panigrahi, Subhasis Panigrahi.
Heard Mr. IA, huh? For this. Heard Mr. D. Panigrahi, Land Council appearing for the applicant.
I am for opposite party 1 to 3.
This is
That's number
IA
one.
657 of 2023. This is an application of Section 5 of the Limitation Act for condoning the delay of 243 days in filing the intercourt appeal from the judgment dated 27/5/2022, delivered in WPC number 4606 of 2016 by a learned judge of this court. Issue notice as to why this aforementioned delay shall not be condoned or any other order or orders shall not be passed is deemed fit in the circumstances of the case. Stop. Since Mr. D.K. Mohanty, Land Council, appears in which notice for the respondents number
1 to 3.
1, 2, and 3, no formal notice is called for. However, Mr. Panigrahi Land Council shall supply 2 additional copies of the writ petition to Mr. Panigrahi within 3 days from today. Further, the appellant shall take steps for service of notice on the opposite party number 4 and 5 by registered post with AD within 3 days. Notice is made returnable on 2nd of August 2023. 2nd August.
Yes.
Item 19.
Please, your lordship, or your lordship's no information, the first case.
Yes.
And I had filed it on 23/2, but it was registered on 24/2. So there is a delay of 1 day. So for that IA is required, but I was under the impression that it has been filed within 30 days. Only 1 day delay, so the IA has to be filed.
So we fixed the matter on 18th of July.
Mallards.
At the request of Mr. You are Mr. Patnaik. You are Mr. Patnaik?
Mallards.
T. Patnaik.
E.N. Patnaik.
T.N. Patnaik, Land Council appearing for the petition appellant that the matter be listed on 18th July 2023. In the meanwhile, necessary steps be taken in respect of the delay that has occurred in filing this appeal. All right.
Mallards, the second matter in the same serial.
Same. order.
Same, but there has been delay of 5 days. That also I'll file a IA.
All right, same order will follow, same order, just copy it. Yes.
Item 20.
This part. At the request of Mr. G.K. Tripathi. Oh, is it possible he'll come again?
After recess, you straight for passover.
All right. Then.
21,
Passover for the time being.
22,
Same Passover for the time being.
In 22, there is a delay of 93 days.
Oh, you are there in 22. In IA 1730 of 2023. Heard Mr. M.R. TL and additional government advocate appearing to the appellants. So by means of this application, the appellants is urge this court to condemn the delay of 97 days and filing the appeal from the within the judgment.
The judgment that is under challenge, madam, that you can find it from
the
page
judgment,
40.
the order dated 28/11/2022, passed in WPC within bracket OAC, close the bracket number 4237/2016, issue notice, say as to why 2nd August. The steps for service of notice on the opposite parties shall be taken. Opposite party number one only.
Well, there's a one opposite party.
2 year the state.
Yes, ma'am, two is the formal
Opposite party number 1 by registered post with AD within 3 days from today. Notice is made returned over 2nd August. Stop. Since the opposite party number 2 is a department of the government, no formal notice is called for. All right. Next.
23,
And there is a delay of 193 days, madam.
194 days.
Madam. That first case, that is this matter, relying this matter, that matter has been disposed of.
Okay, the connected matters. There is another application also there. And first we take up the limitation matter. 1737 IA, huh? Same order. Judgment date will be changed. Take the memorandum of appeal. Here is the judgment date 22 to same date 2022 passed in WPC OAC number 2952 of 2016. Okay. Take steps within 3 days by registered post with AD.
3 days.
24,
24, my lord, on
My lord,
behalf of Jena, may kindly pass over. 24, 25 both.
25 also.
Please, ma'am.
Always.
27,
My lord, my item is 21. I am the petitioner and I am waiting at the virtual court, High Court virtual
Wait for
court
your
at
turn.
Puri.
You are calling out now 27.
26.
My lord,
My lord, my item is
item number 27.
21, my lord.
Item number?
27.
You are not audible. You just open your voice. What is the submission regarding 25? You are not audible. Open your this microphone. Can you open it? But he's not. He cannot do that.
Have you muted him?
No, they have not.
No, they have. They have.
You have muted him.
You're speaking out of
He's
turn,
in
so you
item number
muted him. Now he
21.
doesn't know how to do.
He's in item number 21. He's
Yeah.
in item number 21, I think. That is in person.
In person.
21. What order we have passed?
Passed over.
All right. We'll take up the matter after some time. You wait. The matter will be taken up after some time. All right.
27,
Item number 27, my lord.
Yes.
I am appearing for petitioner Maitri Sansad, my lord. This is a PIL matter. Matter relates to disposal of biomedical waste generated in 3 government hospitals that is SB Medical College,
What
Cuttack.
is the report of the committee?
My lord,
What is the report of the committee?
already, report has already been filed
What is there? Come to that report.
regarding the report which has been submitted by the petitioner.
My
Is,
lord,
my lord, there is find place at flag 110, 111, 112 and 113 of your lordship's brief. And there now the opposite parties are required to file the reply and counter affidavit. I may be permitted to draw your lordship kind attention to
my
the
lord, last
to-
day,
to-
we have taken adjournment
Nine,
to
nine.
file our response to that
Yeah,
affidavit.
My
if any.
lord, I may be permitted draw your lordship kind attention. This matter appears today's list as per order number 109 dated 17/4/2023. I would like to place this said order if your lordship permits. On the said date,
What happened? This is kept in a different format. Where is it? This side.
on the said date, Mr. Devakanta Mahanti, learned additional government advocate for the state, seeks some more time to file an affidavit pursuant to the order dated 7th February 2023, my lord.
That is what I-
That they have not complied. Earlier to this order, this honorable court also
Just,
passed
there is a
another
technical
order.
problem. Just wait
Mal-
1 minute.
17/4/2023. As per this order, this matter has been listed today, ma'am. May I place, my lord?
Just a minute, we are finding out the orders. Last order was the 14th September, am I correct?
Last order 17
April.
April 2023.
Mr. Mahanti had taken time to file an affidavit.
My lord,
So where is that affidavit?
That is what I am coming.
they have not yet
My
filed.
lord, what has happened, the issue involved 3 medical colleges in state. And the government has already taken to collect all the data from all these 3 medical colleges, and I only.
Yeah, whatever you are asked to file the
Yes,
affidavit.
I have not filed that. That is why I seek only 4 weeks time as a last chance to file the affidavit, as a last
This
chance.
is not done. Why in the public interest litigation, we do not file the affidavit?
No, we have substantially progressed because we have submitted the only the
Always
response to
your
the
last
affidavit.
opportunity to file the affidavit.
Response to the affidavit, I have.
You are, there is a process of insertion and everything, no? Where this biomedical, this discharge goes from the hospitals.
No, the report, if your lordship will see the report, there has been substantial progress in the matter, but we have to, my lord has directed us, you give a response to this report, and to give the response from 3 medical colleges, we have to get the data state by state. And that
We
is
are not concerned with these exercises of the statistician. We are concerned actually tell us
yes,
where the biomedical, this discharge goes for their destruction.
that is what I will submit in my affidavit. Your lordship may give me.
You have to tell in the affidavit there is an infrastructure that cannot be even burned in the open spaces. Because the Central Pollution Control Board direction is very clear
My
in
lord.
this regard. If you do not follow it, we will direct you to follow it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. At the request of Mr. Devakanta Mahanti, an additional government advocate appearing for the state respondents. Let the matter be listed on 2nd of August. 2023. Meanwhile, the affidavit is asked by this court by the order dated 17/4/2023 shall invariably be filed as there shall be no further accommodation for the same
I have-
purpose.
My lord, I have got some submission to make.
Yes.
They have to comply the order number 108 dated
that
7 February.
That we know.
7 February, not you know, but what must be? Order number 108 dated 7 February, my lord. This order they have to comply.
Order number?
My lord,
108.
108 dated 7 February, my lord.
In 19th
Seven-
April, that direction
7
is
to
there, that you have to
2023.
file affidavit
17,
in terms of 7.
All
So
right.
that we will
10
follow.
108
There
dated
is no
7
ambiguity
February.
at all.
No, I mean, that should be
All
clear.
right, we have corrected it.
My lord, oblige, my lord.
Mr. A. Mahanti, Learned Counsel has appeared for the petitioner.
Already consume 4 months.
Namely, Maitri Shahat Sitahat Katak.
Can it be 7th August? Can it be 7th August, Monday?
Month.
7th.
They have already consumed, my lord, more than
Seven.
4
All
months.
right, granting as a
There
submitted.
is
Right,
not
right,
an
right.
adversarial litigation.
No further accommodation.
Yeah,
will be
adverse-
We are
given.
also
There
making-
already. All right. We have reflected that no further accommodation will be given.
Obliged.
Give them, oblige, my lord.
7th of August.
7th, oblige.
Item 28,
May I please your lordship? File order number 23 dated 20th April 2023.
You wait 1 minute, just take note. The same, this matter should be listed along with WPC CRA 110 of 2013. Now, there's one matter is there. 27. Check up this record. Why the WPC CRL is a part of the public interest litigation. In that record, just wait for a minute. Mr. Mohanty, can you just tell us, Mr. Mohanty, can you tell us
Yes, my
that why this WPC CRL is attacked with this matter?
28.
27.
27. Oh, that DIL.
WPCRL ta kahin ka
And WPC CRL, why this is tagged with this public interest litigation?
That is also filed by Moidrison, sir.
So what? How does it link to the public interest litigation?
I think against police inaction, that is 2013 petition, but
okay, just elaborate, just do it.
Against the police inaction, it must have been filed. IIC Bidana CPS.
Oh, there is no case like this is an absolutely a bogus proceeding. Because why they have not installed the plant in the hospital? That is why a criminal case has been filed because it is a violation.
That may be.
All right. Yes, 28.
Order number 23 dated 20th April 2023. May kindly be seen by that order.
2023.
Yes, ma'am. By that order, the petitioner was permitted to file supplementary affidavit narrating the subsequent events relating to promotion in the post of senior clerk after the exercise that was undertaken in the year 2011. Yes, my lord. Another query was made. The petitioner shall also disclose whether his case was considered after 2014 or not. My lord, so far as the first query is concerned, I have filed the affidavit enclosing all the promotion orders.
Yes.
After 2011, on 16 occasion, promotion was taken up, but the petitioner was not given promotion. But so far as whether his case was considered
taken up today?
No. He has filed an affidavit that has been served on me. I'll take instruction on that affidavit. Why his case has not been considered?
18th July?
Yes, ma'am.
The request of Mr. Amar Khathial and additional government advocate appearing for the respondents. Where the matter be listed on 18/7/2023. The petitioner, in terms of her order dated
20th April.
24/2023 has filed one supplementary affidavit with all records showing the subsequent events that has taken place in respect to the promotions in the same post after filing of the writ petition. Mr. Khathial and counsel has submitted that he requires to take instruction from the state opposite parties. So, what is your good name, please? Your name?
S.C. Das.
S.C. Das.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, S.C. Das and counsel has appeared for the petition. Only one petitioner is there.
Yes, one.
Mr. Kundia come prepared, very small issue.
Small issue, I have seen that. That's only why has not been considered.
Considered on the ground that proceeding was pending.
He has been imposed with the punishment thereafter.
All right, let us see in the next date.
My
Oblige.
This is the vigilance proceeding is pending. That is the case.
No, my lord, vigilance proceeding, the departmental proceeding. Promotion was given on 17th May 2011, and the charge which has been served on the petitioner, that also dated 17th May 2011, but it was served on the petitioner on 2nd August 2011.
At the time of consideration, there was no departmental proceeding. You take instruction on that point only.
Yes, I have filed a note sheet also, which shows that on
note sheet is nothing to do. We will not take any decision on the note sheet because it is the internal communication of the department.
And they have supplied it.
All right, they have supplied it because they have no other alternative.
Yes.
They cannot suppress under the right to information regime. They have to supply it. But these are all the internal communications. It is a process of taking decision. We are concerned with the decision, the merit. You can look back at the process that much.
Oblige.
21.
I am the applicant. Jagannath appeared in the High Court of Virtual Court at the Puri minor. I am the applicant. I have filed this writ appeal challenging order passed by the Lord and Single Judge. One of the Lord and Single order of the Lord and Single Judge is contrary to the order of the Honorable Appellate Court as well as overriding the statutory provision of law. Under the provision of the Right to Information Act, 2005, Section 2, my lord, there is a clear provision.
A clear provision of what?
Regarding provide information by the non-government organizations, by the government registered NGOs, those who are getting government grant, government assistance, to be my lord. But my lord, even in the Honorable Appellate Court, I have already submitted the copy of the order of the Honorable Appellate Court, my lord, in the annexure 4. The Honorable Appellate Court has also clearly observed that the non-government organizations getting government grant comes within the purview of the Right to Information Act, my lord. Yes, they are come within the purview of the Right to Information Act. And there, the my lord, in the Right to Information 2005, there is a clear provision, my lord, can you see?
Have you filed any document that the NGO is getting fund from the government?
Yes. My lord, in the instant case, I have submitted the document at annexure, my lord, annexure 3. Annexure 3 at page 21, 22 may kindly be seen. The Hotel Association of Puri government assistant, government grant from the government of Orissa tourism fund 37 lakhs, which is a my lord, a huge amount. But in the and there is a clear provision under Right to Information Act that they should come within the purview and the ambit of the Right to Information Act. By the Lord Single Judge has said no. My lord, this order, which was passed by the Lord Single Judge, giving a bad message to the entire India that non-government organizations, those who are getting government grant, not come within the ambit of the Right to Information Act. Which is overriding the statute.
Wait, just for a minute. Simple issue is that whether a non-governmental organization registered under the Societies Act receiving funds from the government can come within the definition of the public authority.
Yes, yes,
issue. According to the learned single judge, it doesn't come.
Yes.
And it doesn't
Yes,
find
yes.
any infirmity in the order passed by the state commission, this is the appellate commission.
No, my lord, the Lord Single Judge said the Hotel Association of Puri in the instant case getting government grant for organizing some program. So they are not
All
come
right, you
within the
just wait for a minute. I am talking to government advocate. Why don't you come to the court? He cannot see who is we are talking to. You are just addressing us from a mobile.
Can you give me the time?
Okay, just wait.
That issue is to be.
That issue has been decided, but the one Supreme Court decision he has also annexed with the petition.
My lord, he has not served any copy to the State Council. Anyway, if the
Not even the memorandum of appeal also has not been served. I am asking to serve the copy. Mr. Bastia,
Yes, madam.
you serve one copy of the appeal to the government office, government advocate's office. All right.
madam.
We'll take up
Okay,
the
ma'am.
matter on 18th July again, but you serve a copy so that they can come prepared.
Okay, madam. Okay.
The petition appellant is directed to serve a copy of the memorandum of appeal to Mr. Demukanto Mahathir, an individual government advocate who is appearing for the how can you appear for them?
No, RTI commission is to be noticed. I don't know whether state is a party to this case or not.
No, he's not made a party.
That is why he has not. Then notice may be issued to the respondents.
No, notice will not issue. Let it be supplied because this first you cannot, but the second is the president come this first appellate authority and such and such, all these are government officers.
No, but they are under the RTI commission, so they will engage their own.
They have the separate.
They have their
arrangement.
separate. RTI is not under our.
All right, heard Mr. Sajid Sani, who is appearing in person. Stop. This appeal, by this appeal, the order dated 21/2/2023 delivered in WPC number 34994 of 2022 has been challenged. Issue pre-admission notice to the opposite party. Notice is returnable on 2nd of August 2023. Steps for service shall be taken within 3 days from today by registered post with AD. You just take steps on the opposite. These are respondent. State with all respondent, not opposite party. By 3 days from today by registered post. All right, Mr. Bastia.
Kindly give 7 days, madam.
Okay, 7 days. Okay.
7 days.
Then make it the 7th August. All right, your matter will be taken up next on 7th of August.
Okay, madam.
Item 30.
Online.
Pursuant to your lordship's order dated 22/6/2023, and filed this affidavit giving the police.
In urgent matter, we accept that doesn't mean it will be the regular process. They are not equipped to take the note of this everything.
I have no mind that I filed in the
The request to Mr. M.K. Mahathir and counsel appearing for the petitioner.
I can also.
Next
take it.
week.
Yes.
I will give a date in the next week. No, but before 18th of 18th July 2023. Meanwhile, the affidavit is successful shall be filed. All right.
I'll file.
Mr. Demukanto Mahathir, additional advocate appears for the respondents. Okay.
31.
Lordship, in item 31, I'm on behalf of learned senior advocate N.K. Mishra. Your Lordship, I humbly pray this matter be taken up next week, Your Lordship. We have taken consent of the others.
What is your
Your
good
Lordship,
name?
I'm there.
Lordship?
Sorry. Lordship, I'm there in VC.
And they're seeking some
Yes.
accommodation today. We are fixing on 18th of July again.
Your Lordship, I need 1 week more, Your Lordship.
No, that is 18th July.
Yes, Your Lordship, 1 week more because I have received the Parawise payment. only
25th of July.
25th. Your Lordship. Yeah.
The request, what is your good name?
Anshuman Mishra, Your Lordship.
Angshuman Biswal.
Mishra.
And the request of Mr. Angshuman Mishra, learned counsel, who is appearing on instruction of. You are appearing on instruction of?
Learned senior advocate.
I'm there, Your Lordship, in the VC.
No. Just at the request of Mr. N.K. Mishra, learned senior counsel, Oh, his name is already given, not his first name is score out. Huh? Where the matter will be listed on 25th of July 2023.
My lord, I am appearing for the petitioner in respondent number 1 in this case.
Yes.
Appearing for the respondent number 1.
Yes, my lord.
Proxy counsel.
No, my lord. Nirmal Chandra Mahanti.
No, you are appearing for the appellant, Mr. Minister.
My lords, I am there for the appellant. Your Lords.
Why? For the appellant, huh?
Yes.
Stop.
No, Mr. Mahanti is there for the respondent number 1, Your Lords, employee.
That is.
Yes.
You are appearing for the mining corporation because this is the corporation, Mr. Mahanti.
Well, state is not a party, Your Lordship. State is not a party.
So he cannot mining corporation score out.
No, state is. I am appearing for mining corporation, Your Lordship.
Already appeared, we will take up the matter on 25th.
Yes.
32.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, challenging here with the order dated 17/12/2019, passed in WPC number 4587 of 2015.
What is the order? Date of the order?
Order dated 17/12/2019, passed in WPC number 4587.
That's the order you are challenging.
Yes, my lord. The matter regarding death of a 18-year-old girl due to electrocution, and unfortunately, my lord, till date, the parents of the deceased they could not get the appropriate compensation till date. When the incident is back to 2011.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Have you taken steps for service?
Yes, my lord. The noting is there, my lord. The object parties have already appeared. Only the neither AD nor undelivered notice yet back from respondent number 3. And the cause list shows the name of Mr. Dhaneshwar Mahanti. Yes, Mahanti.
Already it appears from the tracking report that the respondent number 3 has received the notice as issued by this court, but there's no appearance for the said respondent. Let the matter be listed on 18th July.
May pray for us, Lord.
2023, 19th July. If by this time the respondent number 3 doesn't appear, the matter will proceed without waiting for his appearance. You are Mr.
C.K. Agrawal.
P.C. Patnaik?
I'm C.K. Agrawal.
Mr. C.K. Agrawal and counsel is appeared for the petition. It is a WA, this is a writ appeal for the appellant. Okay.
33.
I'm sorry, Your Lordship. In item 31, the interim order is to continue. Your Lordship, may kindly grant it.
31, right, just interim order is, if any has passed earlier, shall continue till the next date.
In item 33, I have filed a limitation petition.
35.
3 months.
3. Yes.
I have filed a limitation petition. In fact, there is a 60 days delay. That
according to the stamp report, the report is a 91 days delay.
That order was passed on 23/12/2019.
Yes.
So
you filed it on
first.
Huh?
The 1 month, so it covers till 20.
You filed on 22nd of April 2023.
But by that time, that due to COVID, my lord, it covers till 20th March. So from 20th January to 20th March,
that period will be deducted.
My lord, that only 60 days, hardly 60 days.
All right.
My friend is appearing
All
that
right.
limitation may be convenient. You'll also may fix it to next week for hearing.
Whether notice has been issued on the.
Let him serve a copy. I have FT
I'll serve.
filing a booklet now. I have not received the copies of this petition.
I'll serve in course of the day.
We are fixing on this on 26th of July.
Next week also.
27th of July.
Next week also, my lord, because what happened in this case, my client has filed a case in the tribunal I lost
Whatever
it.
you file an
The
objection.
matter went up to Supreme Court and it has been in my favor.
All right, you file an objection.
I'll serve in course of that.
Huh?
I'll serve in course of the day.
Mr. What is your good name? I just forgot.
Samir Kumar Das.
Mr. Samir Kumar Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for the sole respondent. You are, I think, the sole respondent?
Yes, I have no copy. The sole respondent. Governing what is there?
Submitted that-
Governing what is there?
That he has not received the copy of the interlocutory application seeking the condonation of delay. Mr. M. R. Kuntia, Learned Counsel, Learned Additional Government Advocate is appealing. The appellant is directed to supply such copy to Mr. Das, Learned Counsel. In 3 days from today.
Yes, in course of the I can serve.
All right, let the matter be listed on 27th July 2023. Meanwhile, the respondent may file, the opposite party may file. It is in the IA, huh? May file the objection if any, there is a prayer of condonation. 27th of July. next
Right.
day.
34,
35.
Item 35, where the opposite party, the registrar of company have to file the counter. It could be well, also may give some more time.
How much time?
2 weeks time, Madam.
And the final opportunity. At the request of Mr. P.K. Parilanet. But you are appearing as a counsel here or the deputy solicitor
No,
general?
no, Madam. Registrar of company is coming under us.
Okay.
Yes.
Let the Deputy Solicitor General of India. Let the matter be listed on 19th of July 2023. Meanwhile, the sole opposite party shall file their counter affidavit. No further accommodation for the same purpose will be provided.
My lord is fixing to 21st July,
19th of July.
19th. Oblige, my lord.
Mr. F. R. Mohammed, counsel is appeared for the petition. What is the issue here in Mr. Mohammed?
There is they have issued a notice that I have not functioning the registered office in the address as provided by the.
There was
There is
some inspection by them.
My lord,
There was inspection by them.
they have not inspected, but they have sent a postal letter, which is not acknowledged by the office.
Have you replied to that letter?
But that,
So why have you come to the court? What is the
but
relief?
again, they issued a letter that will be served on the office, my lord. The very same address. Only the question is the PIN code is different. But by the time the PIN code is different, that is factual aspect that will be decided by the ROC. That is why I have come to the.
I don't find any we cannot adjudicate anything in this matter.
Let them file a
All right,
counter
that
with
is
the dispose upon the merit.
Only issue the again and again you are issuing the notice, despite they have brought to your knowledge the PIN number is something different. He will have file a formal applications to you and you correct the PIN number.
So I'll take the
Only
instruction.
the
according-
PIN number is the problem. What is the problem? If the register office is in the same place, it is not a major change.
I'll check it, man.
All right.
Oblige.
36,
May I please your lordship? Your lordship, on the last occasion, the state council was directed to file an affidavit regarding the status of the road repair and submit a copy to the petitioners.
I have obtained the instructions. It is with me. If your lordship wants, I can
show her first.
Your lordship's direction was to file an affidavit to this regard of the information.
This particular instruction is to be filed in shape of affidavit. That was the, but this is the status.
All right, let them file an affidavit.
We'll file affidavit. The lordship may give it that. Thank you.
But it is the difficulty of the local people because these loaded trucks are flying over those roads.
Indeed, your lordship.
Already at the request of Mr. D.K. Mohanty and additional government advocate, let the matter be listed on 19th July again.
19th July.
File the affidavit in the meanwhile. In the meanwhile, Mr. Mohanty, the state opposite parties shall file their affidavit as directed by us by the order dated 17/5/2023. MSA's General and Council is appeared for the petitioners. Here, Ms. Jena.
Indeed, Your Lordship.
37.
Pardon me, Your Lordship, I'm appearing on VC. If Your Lordship may kindly allow me, my lord. My lord, I'm for the appellants. Your Lordship, on the as per your previous order, Your Lordship, order dated 21/3/2023.
Yes.
Your Lordship had the parties for mediation. Now, my lord, both the parties tried it, but as I'm instructed, the mediation has failed. So this matter has to be heard.
Referred to mediation center. The proposal that was given was not accepted. So their proposal to us and our
Whether the
proposal.
report has been received from the mediation.
Mediation, for mediation, in fact.
Mediation report is received by this.
No
court.
report is there, in fact. They discussed among themselves to mediate the matter, actually.
Oh, no, formally there was no reference to the mediation center.
No.
No, my lord, no reference to mediation center was made, my lord. If
Oh,
Your
there is a
Lordship can see
report
that.
of reconciliation of the matter by your conciliation
ma'am.
proceeding. Under
About on,
73, section 73. So it has failed according to both the parties.
But
No, he says it has failed.
they did
Yes,
not
my lord, because-
meet the proposal that was given. And the 1 crore is the amount which is the principal
That is what
amount.
has been reflected in the order also.
It is exactly about 1,50,00,000.
Ah.
So Honorable Court said whether simple interest of 9%, we said that we can agree for 7 crores amount out of 24 crores. But they said 2 crores. So the disparity is there with regard
No,
to.
so they were to decide it again.
You not to decide
Yes.
the matter.
Yes, my lord. My lord, on that
When
issue,
it can be taken up, Mr. Mishra?
my lord, may I only pray, my lord, I don't stand on the way of my senior, my lord, if I may, my lord. My lord, I'm on behalf of Mr. C.S. Vaidyanathan, my lord, who was appearing in this case. On behalf of him, may I only request
Difficult.
my
You are
senior
making
from the
our
other side.
job difficult. If some outside senior counsel is coming to this court, there are a lot of uncertainties. And Mr. Buddhanathan is a very busy counsel in Supreme Court also.
My lord, that's exactly why I have already informed my learned senior from the other side, my lord, on
you suggest
28th. Yes, my lord, 28th or 31st, whenever my learned senior on the other side is convenient, my lord.
Always
28th or 31st of July.
28th is, with due respect, my lord. He gave a proposal to my friend actually that 28th or 31st. 31st will do because 28th Friday, I've got other assignments.
31st is okay for you.
31st is okay.
I am deeply grateful.
All right. As agreed by the council for the parties, let the matter be listed on 31st July 2023 for disposal on merit. You are Mr. Shutta Mohanty.
Pardon, yes.
You write only Shutta Mohanty or something in between? Middle name is there.
My lord, Satya Smruti Mohanty, my lord, I bowed down.
There the call is there. Mr. Shutta Smriti Mohanty. Current counsel has appeared for the appellant and Mr. S.P. Mishra and senior counsel is still by. And Ishwar Mohanty is not here. You are there.
Amit Naik.
Amar Patnaik, Leonard counsel appears for the respondent number 2. And who is appearing for the state, Mr. You are appearing for Mr. Mohanty because earlier Ishwar Patnaik, Mr. D.K. Mohanty, Leonard counsel. Election government appears for the state. No. Yes, state. Facilitation council is a state.
Yes.
State. Appear for the opposite party number 1. Appellant and respondent number 1. So we request the council for the parties to prepare the brief note of submission beforehand so that can be exchanged during the prepare the beforehand and exchange between them.
Right.
I asking you prepare the brief note of submission and exchange with the council.
Grateful, Your Lord. Grateful, Your Lord.
And beforehand, and that should be exchanged before the date of hearing. All right.
Pardon for your indulgence, grateful much.
38.
Item 38 to 41, that is identical with regard to regularization of outsourcing employees. And this honorable court by order dated 28th of March issued notice, and the noting in the noting that the notice has been served, but nobody appears.
Already fixed the
And-
date.
My lord,
We fix another date. If nobody appears, we'll proceed.
yes.
It
My
is-
lord, beg pardon, my lord.
Huh.
My lord, in the last item, item number 41, I am appearing today. I want to bring it to lordship's notice that similar matters have been fixed to 8th of August. Entire batch of cases.
All right, we are fixing the, instead of 7th, we are fixing 8th of August.
8th of August, the previous batch has been fixed.
All right.
So my appearance may be noted.
The additional government advocate appearing for the appellant has submitted that the notices are properly served on the respondent.
I only appear for 41. Item
Stop.
41.
But in first item, that is 38, but none appears for the respondents. So let the matter be listed on 8th August 2023. In next matter, the Mr. You have filed the Vakalatnama?
Yes, ma'am.
Shobihari Mohanty, next matter, learn count 41 has appeared for the opposite party respondent, and he has also submitted the deed of power today in the court, which is taken in the court, and that is taken on record. Mr. D.K. Mohanty for the government appears for the appellate. Let the matter be listed along with WS 624 of 2020 on 8/8/2023.
8th of August.
August.
Oh.
29
39.
or 39 is
39, 40 and 41, all similar.
39 and 40.
39, 40 and 41.
Similar.
Similar.
You are appearing there?
Oh, I only appear for item number 41.
All right. None appears for the respondents despite due notice from this court. Mr. M.R. Khuntil, Additional Government Advocate appears for the appellant. Let the matter be listed on 8/8/2023. It is made absolutely clear if there is no appearance by the next date, this appeal will proceed in absence of the respondent. Same order in the next item also. 39 and 40. Yes. Call the next matter.
42.
Yes, Mr. Mishra.
In fact, in item 42, notice was issued. It involves a question relating to as to whether who has been a person who has been appointed as a government pleader can conduct other criminal cases. The Honorable Single Judge has been pleased to hold that he can conduct a case outside the jurisdiction where he is having cases to defend the state government, not within the jurisdiction. So that needs the interpretation of the provisions of the law officers' rules. On the last occasion, notice was issued. My lord, may I pray, my lord, if your lordship pleases, my lord, lordship may fix a date. I'll assist on that legal aspect only, whether he can.
All right.
Because that is the point.
What is the rules provide? Tell us.
My rules, my lord, your lordship will see. More particularly, my lord, with regard to the exemption that is provided under the provisions, that is Rule 5.
Yes.
Law officers rules, your lordship. I have also mentioned that. I'll just point out to your lordship, ma'am. Yes. In appointing a law officer, the district magistrates shall draw up in consultation with the district and session judge a panel of 5 names arranged in the order of merit from amongst the legal practitioners of the district who are
No,
willing.
this is not important.
Madam?
This is not important. What is the restriction or exemption? has been
Restriction,
done?
my lord, that I am pointing out to your lordship. That your lordship will kindly peruse 14, rule 14.
14, rule 14.
Limitations of law officer. A law officer shall not hold any brief against government or advise, appear or act in any case against government or give advice to private parties in cases in which he is likely to be called upon to advise the government or any government officer. I pause here for a moment and I give emphasis upon the phraseology, namely, he is likely to be called upon to advise the government. So the important facet is that he will advise the government vis-a-vis the civil cases only because he is a government pillar. He is not a, my lord, counsel who is defending the criminal cases. So the question that has emanated so far as the factual situation in this case is concerned, that whether he can appear in the criminal cases or not, where he is not to play any role so far as duty as government officer is concerned. And not only that, the authorities had
Whether anywhere it says that those are the government pleader only, this rule applied to the government pleader?
But this
Or it is generally applied
then
to all
I'll
the
read
government
the
council?
I'll read the provisions below that also, which will make it.
No, what is the heading of this provision?
This is limitations of the officers.
So it doesn't say the council was only taking up the civil cases or the criminal cases. They say you cannot appear against the state. That was the general statement.
Apart from that,
all are law officers.
No, let me clarify one more thing, my lord.
So you cannot just now make a categorization that the someone who is appearing for the civil cases, someone for the public the criminal cases. This categorization you cannot make. You say the government law officer in general will be guided by this restriction.
Now, one more thing I beg to point out: D provides for an exemption, and in fact,
exemption you can entertain because it is purely between two private individuals. And government in
And that
remotely also
has
can
been taken care of by the honorable single judge. That exemption-
let me clarify. In fact, considering that they had granted me an exemption in my previous tenure, the factual scenario here is that he was a government pleader. My lord, he resigned. Post facto the resignation, he got some of the briefs. He claimed for exemption of that. And when he was there in the
He is
previous
not a
tenure,
law officer.
my lord,
There is a distinction between a panel counsel and the law officer.
I understand that. If your lordship interprets and hold that no, once he is GP, he cannot conduct any cases, then my lord, it is an end of the matter, and D will not play any role at all, which provides
No, the exemption still operate.
My lord.
To that extent, he can appear where the cases are exempted from. There is no difficulty. Generally, the law officers are to be, they are supposed not to appear against the state. That is the basic principle.
That your lordship.
And even some remote interest of the state is involved on ethical ground, they also should not appear.
Yes,
And that your lordship will
is there.
decide. That
On
is what-
ethical ground also.
No,
No, because
should
then
not-
there will be the question of the conflict of interest.
And
You are
here-
yourself is to decide whether you will appear or not. For that, no exemption or restriction is likely to be provided in a rule.
But here the honorable single judge had that you cannot appear within the district, but you can appear beyond the
No,
district.
this of course will interfere. That he cannot say. He cannot add a single word to the rule.
So, but
It is not our
I'll
job.
only pray, since it will have a ramification which will have for all times to come.
Alright.
Your lordship may fix a date. I'll just give more.
But this no date is required to be fixed. I am interfering to that extent only. That he will be only guided by the rules, not by the district and other thing what he has added. That is not in the rule.
In fact, I could not be briefed on the point whether there is
Now,
any authority on the point.
Just during the having your lunch, you just look through the provisions and comment.
My lord may fix it to any other
the other
the only
difficulty,
thing your lordship will visualize.
there is little inconvenience for
PP and
me.
PP, both are government.
Till tomorrow, I am in little difficulty till tomorrow. If your lordship even takes up on 6th, my lord, I'll only pray because little difficulty till tomorrow, my lord.
Can be. At the request of Mr. S.K. Mr. and Senior Counsel appearing with Ms. You are not there also.
My lord, it filed the, my lord, appearance memo. She will file it.
Give
She has
the
engaged me, my lord.
SK
She had talked to the council. The council wants to engage her and I'm filing. My name may be deleted from the initial appearance, I am filing.
No,
for
it's
appearance.
not required to be deleted.
Not
You have upgraded your file, Bokalatnama is Bokalatnama.
Council wants to engage her and she wants to engage you.
That has to be done.
But you are
That
already
is
there.
only.
It's already there, this is.
During pendency of the case, he is elevated to senior counsel, so
No,
he
not-
can continue.
I may not.
No, he's already on record. Already, only the another council would be engaged by the this appellant. Nothing more is
No,
required.
my lord, when he says I have been elevated, I recollect, I had applied to be empaneled as a legal aid counsel. And the Honorable Court has been pleased to appoint me as the head of the monitoring and mentoring committee.
Exactly.
So that happened during
Now
pendency
this
of
court
my
is
application.
also appointed you as the senior, and designated you as the senior counsel.
My-
So you are going up and up.
I feel very humbled and very privileged that this honor has been bestowed on me. I am grateful, man, to this institution.
Definitely, it is not bestowed out of mercy.
No,
It
man,
is
I
very
understand
confidence
that,
is
because
given.
I have gone through the process. I
Don't be
realize.
so humble also. That is not good for the health of this institution.
Man, I realize, man, how difficult it is. Man, I have gone through the process. I am grateful, man.
All it is on 6th of July.
Man.
As agreed by the council for the parties, that the matter will listed on 6th of July for disposal on merit. Mr. S.K. Mistral under senior counsel is stated by
P. Mohan.
P.
P. Mohan. Pragya Mohan.
Progga.
Pragya, that is what spelling is little different. P-R-A-J.
I know.
I have not been able to remember.
All P. Miss P. Mohanty, huh? Don't go for the Progga. Plan council. For the appears for the appellant and Mr. D.K. Mohanty, additional government advocate appears for the. For the both the respondents are the state respondents, yes.
Exactly.
Yes, my lord.
Respondents.
Obliged.
We have reached up to 42.
My lord, in item
Three
43.
first was started 44. There are other first over matters there.
My lord, in item 43, next item. Pursuant to the order of this honorable court, we have filed affidavit. We have to serve the affidavit. It's a PIL, old PIL.
You take a two.
We
Come at
serve
two.
copy. Yes, ma'am.
Come at two.
Yes.
My lord, there is an application for condonation of delay.
Hello?
My lord, there is an application for condonation of delay. My lord.
But there is a lot of defects.
Defects I have already removed. I have already removed regarding court fees, and other defects are not known to me.
5 and 9 is the defects. Let us see what are the defects. What you have removed. You have not filed the certified copy of the impugned order.
Yes, my lord, I have enclosed that.
Filed it.
Certified copies. Certified copy of the honorable single judge order.
All right. Now you have also filed the application for condonation of delay.
Yes, my lord. The writ petition was raised out of an order of the Information Commission, where penalty of 15,000 was imposed on the appellant.
But we have to issue notice in this application. There is no order has been issued in the limitation.
Yes, ma'am.
This interlocutory application 1698 of 2023. There's an application under section 5 of the Limitation Act for continuing delay of 48 days in filing the inter-court appeal, challenging the order dated 10/1/2023, delivered in WPC number 34266 of 2022 by the learned single judge, confirming the order dated 10/11/2022, delivered in second appeal number 47 of 2022 by the Orissa Information Commission, Bhubaneswar. Issue notice as to why the aforementioned delay. Notice is made returnable on 7/8/2023. Steps for service of notice. So no, so you are appearing and accepting notice, I think.
I'll appear for office part note 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yes.
Well,
Since Mr. Amar Kathiel, National Government Advocate, appears in which notice for respondents number 2 and 3. No formal notices called for. However, the applicant shall take steps for service of notice and respond opposite parties number. Opposite parties number 1 and 4 by registered post with AD within 3 days from today.
Yes, madam.
Or the not returnable date is 7th of August. Would you need any additional copy? I don't think so.
That's
all right.
We'll submit a copy to the Learned Council for the Information Commission is available. We'll submit
If there is a standing council.
yes, ma'am. Normally, Mr. Bijayadas appears.
Yes, sir.
There is
I will
standing-
submit a copy to him. We'll file the memo.
Is it standing council?
He is appearing for information.
Associate of Bijayadas.
My lord, I'm appearing for Odisha Information Commission, my lordship.
All right, then just what is the name of the council?
My name is Sonia Shri Behera, your lord.
Are you appearing on behalf of some other council? Or you are the council engaged by the Information Commission?
Behalf of Mr. B.J. Kumar Das.
What is the name?
BJ Kumar.
B.J. Kumar Das.
What is your name is?
My name is Sonia Shri Behera.
Kondashri there, no? Appearing for instruction of Mr. Such and such. Accept notice for the accept notice for the no formal notice, just insert between for the opposite party number 1, Odisha Information Commission. No formal notice, petition shall take steps only in respect to
Interim to.
will come after limitation only. There is no urgency. It is regarding the information disclosure only.
There is a time limit to recover the penalty. There is a time limit
What
in
is
the
what
order.
is the time limit by the single judge?
Information Commission order. There is a time limit for
Nothing
collecting
would
the.
happen. You inform that I filed an appeal. Show us the copy.
Pleasure.
Pleasure, ma'am.
24.
Please.
Your lordship last time directed me to file the translated copy of Annex of 1. Today I have filed in the court. Your lordship may kindly accept it. I didn't file it in the registry because it may not be tagged.
All right.
I have filed it and my lord, 16 days delay in filing the copy.
This is a translation now. It is still not accepted.
I have exactly translated it.
No, it's not marked by the registry. It is marked by us only.
Lordship may kindly turn to second page.
Second case.
Second page of the advertisement.
It is there, okay.
Item number 4. the qualification and rules to apply for the post of Anganwadi worker. Item number 4, the candidate should able to read and write in Odia language.
Just a minute. This your WS 767 of 2023.
I'm not getting your lordship.
That is that you are just referring the W writ appeal to
Writ
76.
appeal, my lord, both the writ appeal arising out of one judgment.
No, I understand, but you are referring from which case, which appeal?
I am referring to the first case.
Oh, okay.
An advertisement has been issued for appointment of Anganwadi worker. I am in the second position and the OP number 6 has been selected. Although she doesn't know how to read and write Odia. That is my specific case before.
Where is the merit list?
My lord?
Where is the merit list?
Merit list, my lord, she has been selected, for which I have to file an appeal. And appeal, your lordship may kindly turn to page 21. Challenging her selection, I have filed an appeal.
How do you know that she doesn't know the Oriya language?
Because she has passed her matriculation from the Central Board of Secondary Education.
That doesn't mean someone doesn't know Oriya.
My lord, she doesn't have because she has produced a certificate of 5th class that she has read up to 5th class in Orissa. That is found to be false. Your lordship may kindly see from
What is the come to the advertisement? What is the requirement? Let us also.
the requirement is that your lordship may kindly turn to the annex that is advertisement page 2.
Page 11.
Page 2, page 11.
That is the you have given the translation.
Yes,
no?
translated copy, page 2. Page 2, last portion. The qualification and rules to apply for the post of Anganwadi worker. 1, the candidate must be a permanent resident of Anganwadi center area.
Yes, this only says that candidate should be able to.
The candidate should able to read and write in Odia language.
So it's not. If she can write, there is no certificate is required.
My lord, if she provided she knows and she filed a certificate from a school from Orissa that she has read up to class 5th, which is found to be false.
No certificate is required. They do not require any certificate. They
My lord, unless one.
I think there was a written examination of that sort.
My lord.
No written examination.
No written examination.
How
No
have you
written
accepted?
examination only on the basis of the
Marks secured
in the matriculation.
Marks secured in the matriculation, that will be taken into account. So there is a guideline for selection of Anganwadi.
No, only this. So for this qualification, knowledge and writing ability in Oriya.
Only writing and able to read and write.
How have you tested this qualification?
That your lordship can find it from that appellate authority's order.
That is page, I have page 21. Page 21 and the relevant portion, your lordship may kindly allow me page 23.
Yes.
In the first para, in response to the letter, the DEO Kendrapada submitted the detailed report along with the documents wherein he stated that the school living certificate issued in favor of Sunita Malik, daughter of so-and-so, is a fake and false one. And accordingly, the appellate authority has directed to cancel everything and re-advertise for the post of Anganwadi worker. That was challenged before this honorable court. And this honorable court by Annexure 5 was pleased to pass the order. And I have also, there is a law relating to Anganwadi workers there is a clarification issued by the Director Social Welfare.
Miss Jenna,
Yes, my lord.
the ADM has accepted the challenge to her appointment and set aside her appointment. Your only challenge is that you should have been appointed in his place instead of fresh selection. So why are we going into the fig whether she knows reading or writing unless she has filed an appeal herself? She has not challenged that order. Has
She has challenged the order.
So where is that order? Where is that
My
challenge?
what she has challenged the order of the ADM.
Yes.
And I have also challenged the order.
So where is her?
Both were taken together and one order has been passed by annexure 5.
Why annexure?
5. That is the impugned order.
Scan copies don't have any annexure numbers. So impugned order is of the ADM.
No, impugned order is of this honorable court. This is a.
Oh, all
writ
right.
appeal.
Annexure
Page
4 is
28.
order of the ADM. All right.
Page 28, my lord. It has not been
25. It starts at 25.
your lordship may. So far as fake certificate is concerned, this honorable court has
Yes.
given was of the view that it is not mandatory. The Odia language, there is no qualification is required so far as Odia language is concerned. Although in there is the Director of Social Welfare in clarifying the body of the collector Burger has written a letter that I am directed to invite a reference to the above noted above and to clarify that as an Anganwadi worker has to deal with very small children, pregnant and lactating mothers, conduct preschool education.
Then you don't read this part because this is regarding the original duty of the Anganwadi workers. We are concerned about the qualification only.
Odia.
Learned single judge has set aside the order of the ADM.
Yeah. My lord, if here it is stated that it is mandatory that she knows Odia, hence knowledge of Odia for Anganwadi worker selection is mandatory. So far as if this case is concerned, my submission before your lordship is that first, she doesn't have the matriculation from Odisha. Number 2, she produced a letter, produced the school living certificate, which is found to be a first one. She may be, being a Odia girl, she can speak Odia, but it is her duty for preschool, for conducting the preschool for the small children. She must know the basic Odia.
We do not know whether she does know or not. According to you, there is no certificate, so we have to believe that she doesn't know the Odia. And the government advocate has stated that no test of Odia was taken. So what was the basis? That will come.
You can find it from page
Before that,
33.
there is a delay of 22 days.
No, 16 days. I have stated 16 days.
Notice to go.
Yes, notice.
So
No,
this
according to
this court has allowed the writ petition filed by her.
Yes.
Filed and dismiss my case.
Your lordship can find it from page 33 of that writ appeal, my
the
lord.
writ petition of the respondent number 6 has been allowed.
Allowed.
Yes.
Meaning that the appointment has been protected by the
Yes,
single
yes,
judge.
ma'am.
So all right, let us issue notice in
Yes.
this repetition petition. Because I am not very clear how you have tested the knowledge of Odia. When you say it is an essential qualification and according to this is the project called Integrated Child Development Project, ICDP.
Yes.
Now, program. So there is a qualification written. What should be the qualification of the Anganwadi worker? What is their duties and everything is codified as part of a central project.
Yes, my lord, that is with.
Heard Miss S. General and Counsel, it is IA 1949, huh? Appearing to the applicant, this is an application under Section 5 of the Limitation Act for conducting the delay of 22 days according to the report of the, according to the stamp reporting. According to the stamp report. So however, the applicant has stated the delay is of 16 days. This delay has taken place in filing the intercourt appeal against the this is your judge against the order dated 24/2/2023.
Yes.
Delivered in WPC number 13154 of 2022 by the learned single judge. To issue notice as to why the appointment is the same format. 7th of August.
I will
takes
file
steps-
the request.
Since Mr. An additional government advocate appears a web's notice for 1, 2, 3, and 4. No formal notice is called for in respect of those.
4 and 5 also.
Huh?
5.
Five.
5 also. 5 to notice it to go.
No, I am.
Six, for six.
No,
notice.
no, you come to the interlocutory application, you are passing out you have changed this order in the interlocutory application. See your interlocutory application. You have dropped one name.
Maybe, my lord. I apologize for that.
No, that we are issuing notice, so 1 to 4. No formal notice are called for in respect to those respondents. However, the applicant shall take steps for service of notice on the opposite party number 5 by registered post with AD within 3 days from today. All
Within-
right.
My lord,
Same in the
within-
next case also.
Next step, same, my lord. Because since two appeal, so two writ appeal has to be filed. Two writ petition have been filed, so two writ appeal has to be filed.
So next 1951 in the next case, 1951. Same order, no? Just changing the order date is same, writ petition order date is same. Delays of 20 days, huh? This is, okay. What is the next item?
Three.
Take this up report.
That is mine. Well, today I received an affidavit, my lord, that is
We
submitted by the
have
joint
filed
director.
affidavit in response to the last order. We have sought copy. He wants
But
to.
I want to find the
Objection.
my lord.
But 3,
43.
43. The request to Mr. A.K. Mishra.
Well,
Counsel appearing for the petitioner. In the matter we list, how much time do you require?
I at least 1 or 2 months, my lord, in the month of October, because my lord.
2
it's-
months?
It's, my lord, it's related to the migration birds, my lord. And the migrated birds are generally they're coming to that place, my lord, in the month of October, my lord. So this thing should be clear at the time, my lord.
But how it is related to the affidavit?
So I
When the
feel-
migratory come, no, their affidavit is something different issue. You deal with their affidavit.
Well,
We're fixing on 7th
because
of
whatever
August.
they have given, my lord.
Your lordship is fixing 7
August.
August.
7th August. In the meanwhile, the petitioner shall be at liberty to file the response in respect to the affidavit filed by the opposite parties. So, all right. Mr. Devakanta Mohanty, huh? Asian government advocate, has appeared for the opposite parties. Yes. by 7th of August. You
Right.
only deal with the affidavit they filed.
Obvious.
44.
Petitioner has taken time for filing of rejoinder. I think he has not filed.
Whether rejoinder has been
Fix it
filed.
to another date
Rejoinder has been filed.
by the petitioner.
It
It
has
is
been
not
filed.
present today, Lordship. I pray that it may be posted to any other day for the same purpose.
Why?
Or your Lordship may
Nobody-
take because he is absent.
None
so it will
appears to
be-
the petition when the matter is taken up. Let the matter be listed on 7th of August, 2023. Mr. Devakanta Mohanty and every regional government will be appears from the state. Next.
45.
Lordship, kindly have a glance to last order.
You were asked to verify the
Yes, yes.
vacancy.
Remaining
position.
seat, vacancy seat, whether it is SC, ST or general. That as per the instruction, Lord, there are 4 seats. But it should be treated as unreserved because of the government notification.
I
Lordship,
think you
kindly
better
see-
file a supplementary affidavit.
Sorry,
You file a supplementary affidavit.
I will, no, Lord, I have not filed, I just.
File it, we are fixing a further date. 27th July is all right?
Yes, Lordship.
At the request of Mr. T.K. Sadapatil and counsel appearing with the petitioner. Let the matter be listed on 27th July 2023. In the meanwhile, the petitioner may file the supplementary affidavit introducing the statement relating to vacancy and allied documents.
Obliged, Lord.
You are appearing, Mr. Kantia, in this
Yes.
matter?
In this case, I am appearing.
Mr. Kantia, huh? Is appearing for the opposite parties.
46.
Wait, please.
Yes.
46. The matter relates to.
Yes.
In
We'll
46,
start
as it
today.
appears, has filed a rejoinder copy not served.
Copy has been served. Rejoinder copy has been served on 23rd of June.
20
I've already served the rejoinder copy.
Is
I
it
have a
not
receipt.
available with you, Mr. Kantia?
23rd of June.
23rd of June, I have served that.
I'll verify, my lord, that is not in my file. I'll verify.
Just give a copy. We are fixing.
Another copy.
I will give another.
No, no, let him see it. 5th of July is all right. He may fix the matter. Here's some urgency you are showing.
Yes, my lord.
The
Yes.
urgency is that your lordship.
Mr. Maharana, would it be all right if it is fixed on 5th of July?
5th of July, Malon. 5th of July. Malon,
All right. As Mr. Amar Khundial and counsel did not look at the rejoinder filed by the petitioner in his file, we would request Mr. L.K. Maharanal and counsel appearing for the petitioner to serve a
copy
copy to,
served.
serve a copy to Mr. Khuntia. So the copy has been served in the court in the proceeding itself. Let the matter be listed on 5th of July 2023. So there shall be an endeavor to hear the matter finally on that day.
Malon, if I may request at a particular time, if I may request at 2 p.m., if I may request for 2 p.m., if your lordship only considers.
It will automatically come at 2 p.m. Okay. All right. At 2 p.m. Huh?
Obliged. Highly obliged.
Complete.